Okay, let's get started. So we will make a knot on the end and then cut the tail to prevent unraveling. Now place the yarn in front of you like that, and this is the tail, this is working yarn. The working yarn goes on the top. Make a loop. Now insert your hand inside the loop, grab working yarn, pull it out. We just made our first stitch. We will pull working yarn down to make it a little bit smaller. Insert your hand, grab working yarn, pulling it out. We just made second stitch. Hold at the bottom of the stitch, insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out. Keep doing it until, and here I have connection. I just made a knot to connect two pieces of yarn, so we'll cut the tail close to the yarn. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So that will be enough, guys, for a hat. 12 stitches. So, and I have this piece of yarn, so I will make 13 just to use the whole piece of jumbo chenille yarn. So what I will do now, I will connect it in a circle like that, and then this tail will go inside this last stitch only on the bottom, like that. Here we are. So I just connected it, and now I will be taking my red candy cane red. I will connect the yarn. So this is the tail of white, this is the tail of red, and I will simply make a knot close to the stitch, and then another knot, and then pull the knot, and now cut the tails close to the knot. So now we will keep knitting, we will be knitting around. This is the tail of the white staying here. Just simply insert your hand, grab working yarn, pulling it out. And don't worry that connection is there, the next row will cover it. And then we will be simply going with our hand inside of the top part of the stitch, and we will be knitting it around, creating our first row. Here we are. We've reached our last stitch here. Make it red, and now insert your hand and make this one red. See, it's covered, so now you don't see that connection. So what I will do now, I will flip this and make it look like that, and then I will keep knitting. We will be knitting the same way, just simple knot, then just flip it on another side, this folded part, and keep knitting, and you can do it like that if you want to knit really close. The closer stitches to each other, the better, because this way there won't be any openings in between. And I like to keep the white in jumbo chenille, because this way it's thicker and fluffier and looks better on the hat. So what I will be doing, guys, I will be knitting for 5 rows, okay? And after 5 rows, we will start decreasing stitches to make the hat look like a Santa hat, okay? So just simply knit the red yarn around. Like this. And let's count. 1 2 3 4 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 rows. This is where we started, guys. See, it's this tail are showing us where we actually started. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4, and we need to make 1 more row. And after that, we will start decreasing. So here we are. And let's reach our 5th row end. Here we are, over here. So what we will do here, we will knit this next 2 stitches together. Here you are, 1, 2. So we just decreased, see? 1 decrease stitch, and now we will go all the way to the other side. See, we decrease stitch over here, so now we will decrease it over here. So this 2 stitches on the opposite side, and then simply knitting around. So next row we are simply knitting, we are not decreasing, and we know where we decrease because the first decrease was here where we started our row, the first row, and that's how you know where decreased are. So we're reaching it again, 1 row with no decrease, and here's the last stitch of the row. So here we are, we're back, and we are decreasing here again. We are knitting 2 together, and then we will knit these 2 together again, decreasing. So 1, 2, 3, and these 2 we're knitting together. Okay, so now we are knitting 1 row with no decrease, just simple knitting stitch all the way around. Here we are. You see that the hat is already becoming like that. So here we are. We reached our decreasing side, so we will decrease these 2 together again, move, and knit 2 more stitches, and then decrease these 2 again. So we have only 4 stitches left here, see guys? So keep knitting. The next row we're knitting simple knitting stitch with no decreasing at the same pattern, 5 rows, and then we started decreasing, and we're decreasing every other row. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we are, see, it's very nice forming hat. So now we're decreasing these 2 on the side where we started again. We're knitting 2 together, and we are decreasing these 2. Okay, so we have just 5 stitches left, guys. What we will do, we will knit them 1 row with no decreasing all the way around all 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we will do now, see this beautiful hat? What we will do now, we can actually knit these 2 last stitches together and to keep 4 stitches on the top, like that. So now we will simply cut the tail and insert this tail inside every of these 4 stitches from inside out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so here we are. Look at this beautiful hat, Santa hat. We can insert it in one more time where we inserted it already. And then I would make a knot. And actually, I would like to add a little pom, guys, okay? I had a little pom-pom here. Here they are. Just a little pom-pom. And this pom-pom. Okay, so I have this pom-pom with the loop. So what I will do, I will actually insert a little string inside. And then this tail can go inside. And then we can attach our pom-pom to the top stitch, okay, with the string. So simply making a knot. And then one more. And then we can simply cut the knot close to the, here you go. Okay, so here we are. The only thing we need to do, we need to weave in this end. So let's do it. Let's turn the head. So the tail goes underneath any stitch here. Just simply hiding in between the stitches. 1, 2, 3. Here you go. Hid it very nicely. It's inside the hat. You don't really see it. And this is our beautiful hat, guys. So it's very simple project. And I hope you like it.